So what's your question?
Advantages of getting married early.
I don't think there are. Anyway, generally, of course. Don't worry.
Should I have made this video PG-13? Like 18, 18 and above, or married and above?
I think by my laughing, you already know what I was going to say. But on a more serious note, I won't say there are. I won't like to put anybody under such pressure to say you have to. I think the most important thing is if you found the right person. For God's sake, if you are 30 and you've not found the right person, by all means, wait. And if you are 22, you found the right person and you have all it takes to settle, please settle. And God was so kind, to help me find the right person. There aren't so many, people who fit, what I wanted. There are a lot of great ladies out there, don't get me wrong, but for the peculiarity of my assignment, I had a very specific spec. so and God was really kind. I saw it as a graciousness of God, not just to me but to my assignment, and so when you find the right person, the advantages would be that, of course, the companionship starts earlier, the sex comes earlier, I'm going to say that with a serious born again face, or you begin to know each other. Let me use KJV language.
It means that the conji ends earlier.
Actually, I won't say it ends, but of course,
as in it's sorted, begins to be sorted earlier.
Yes, exactly.
Right,
so
it's a straight face for me.
born again face, and then of course, when you have an assignment like mine, of course, you begin to be partners of purpose. I think I put that in the card I gave you for Valentine's. The fact that it's been quite a journey, doing this with you and all of that, and so for that, I think it was a pleasure that we started early.
And you're something you said during boot camp about
and
Kairos.
Kids early.
Yes,
I love kids. So
there was something you said in boot camp about Kairos, about how what would it have been like if you were still single now. So I think understanding the peculiarity of your assignments early enough also really helps you.
Yes.
And then building a future before you've quote and unquote arrived.
Just to to comment on that, I feel like if you're a man of God and you believe that God has given you a message for the world, it will do you mighty good to settle down on time.
And then many times the relationships that you build in your process are more trustworthy in a sense than the relationships that you build when you've at least reached a certain level of success. So I think that's very important, because many times there are guys who are like, I just want to make all the money in the world before I start looking for babe. And many times in that kind of situation, it becomes very difficult to sieve the motives and to find the right person.
Yeah,
because
you're right.
You're at a stage where everybody now sees you as someone that's worth investing their life in. So
yeah, I think you're very right. Because the house I married this lady into
was a beautiful 2-bedroom.
A beautiful matchbox.
We loved it.
It was amazing. And like my first week in that house, I was just like, God, you love me too much. Like, see my house.
Well, he called me, say, I can't believe we have this beautiful home. Oh my goodness.
I think, and I think that's another thing we'll discuss either now or later. Contentment. The Bible says godliness with contentment is a great gain. And I remember something you told me. We just got like a very expensive gift, and you looked at me and you said, I don't know if you remember that night, you said, we're about to sleep in bed, and you were like, I didn't choose you because I knew things were going to be this comfortable.
Okay.
But the fact that God did this for us is just wonderful.
I think it was when we got that car that replaced the Sienna.
No. I mean something more recent.
More recent.
Yeah, just last year. Well, it's been wonderful. Just the fact that I look at you and I have zero doubts, what your motives are, even though you are really.
I go still chop your money.
I know exactly. I was about to say that, but at least I know that your heart is right.
This video, Seth. I hope you guys are learning something.